All right, here we are again with another video. So fast. But I believe this is an important one. This is firmware and screen update. So I'm going to try to go fast and as thorough to help people out on Windows. I don't have an Apple. I don't use Apple. I'm a Windows user, so this is for Windows users only. Hopefully somebody can do something for an Apple one. But anyways, first thing I did is I bought one of these. I'm from a small town, and all we got is a Walmart. So I bought that because you're gonna need a micro SDHC for the screen. The slot for that is one of these small bad boys, not the big card slot from the side. But this is where you update the firmware. The slot over here is how you update the screen. So once I bought that, you load it up into your computer. You go, let me open one of these. Let me get over here and you right click, you go to format, and the numbers that they're talking about, this is a 32 gig hard drive or card. And I read somewhere or I saw something that the screen can only read a 16 gig card, which isn't true. You could use a 32 gig. I've already updated everything, and now I'm just showing you guys what I did. But the numbers that they're talking about, since this is a 32, pick the 8192 bytes. That's the one I did to format. Make sure it's a FAT32. Because the FAT32 is a format for a memory card so that it could be read for both Microsoft and Apple. And then I started the format. And then I unclicked the quick, and I did a long format for the card, which is the card that I have in the machine right now, not this card right here. I just have a card in there just to show you. So once you format it, I went over here to the Creality Cloud. I went to the firmware. It's in downloads. You go to firmware. You find Ender. You find Ender, version 3 SE. Probably what's in your machine is the 0.104. What we want to do is the 1.6. So what I do is I have WinRAR. Once I download it, right? And then I download it there. You go to download, then you open it up. I use WinRAR because on Windows, if you use the folder explorer, it won't be able to handle the download. It won't do it completely. At least on my machine, it didn't do that. And so I always use WinRAR. And there's tons of versions out there. Pick a good one for you. I extracted. So let me minimize that. Let me minimize that. Let me minimize this. And so then I extracted the folder right there. And then I made two folders. I called one Screen version 3 SE and then Motherboard version 3 SE. And then in this folder, what I did, I took out just what I needed for the screen update. This is for the screen update. And I copied what was in the folder. I copied this and then just put it, let me go back. Put it up here too. I didn't know what place to do it. So then, yeah. I had that in there, in this folder. And then I just put this only, the folder with the file in it. And then the file next to the folder, in the SD card. And then I took out this piece. You're going to have to unscrew your thing because they put it on the left hand side. So you put it in there. The way you do it is upside down, kind of that way with the things up, and it clicks in. You'll click it in and make sure everything's off. And then when you turn it on with the card in, make sure it's off when you put the card in and you turn it on. It's going to say in red letters, update, blah, blah, blah. And then it's going to go through a 1 through 100% thing. And then once it's done, you turn it off and it'll say upload or update successful. And it's white screen with red lettering. and then you just turn it off. And then I just turned it off, right? So then I took the card out, put it back in the adapter, put it back in the computer. I deleted everything that was on here for the screen because I wanted this blank now that I was going to do the firm update. So then I put that in the adapter, put it back in there, and then this is all I put. Sorry if the camera's all crazy. I'm not even really paying attention to it, which is probably not helping. But oh well, yeah, I have it in the machine right now. But just this folder, the bin file, this one, is all I have in the adapter right now with the little tiny card that's in there. I do not use the card that they gave with the machine for the 3D files. I don't know the format for that. I'm not going to mess with that. I am not going to touch it. And I recommend you do the same, but to each his own. It probably might work. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going to do it. So yeah, I wanted all of that blank. I put it in there, just that one bin folder. Then I turned off the machine. I had it already turned off. I put the card in there. I turn it on. And then what had happened was it asked me for the language again. So I picked English, and then all of a sudden, like, it did a little something, and then it started calibrating. And then now that it was done calibrating, I confirmed, and now this is where I'm at. And so I'm hoping it is version 6 info. And there it is. Yay. Version 6. And I didn't even know that yet. But that's how you update the firmware. That's how you update the screen. Thank you very much. 7 minutes. I always try to do it fast, but I can't. But thank you. Have a wonderful day. Be safe. Happy New Year, wherever you're at. And enjoy your 3D printing. Thank you. Bye-bye.